Burger time. Burger time. Low key. That extra spurt. If I were on rollerblades, it is. It's a Rube Goldberg machine.
Look at me, Maxine.
Hello, everyone. I am Valen, your favorite chibi gremlin, and I am here today to continue my reactions to Helluva Boss. I'm on Season 2, Episode 6. So, Episode 5, I feel like I talked to death in the last episode, so I don't have much more to say. It's kind of a weird episode. Apparently the general response to it has been less than favorable. I didn't particularly mind it, but I can see, why some individuals would be less than thrilled about it. It did lack a certain je ne sais quoi. It lacked the charm that we were familiar with going into it from Helluva Boss. So, yeah, okay. So, not much more to say about it. So, getting into Episode 6, reminder, I do go straight through. I don't continually pause, because I don't want to miss anything. Too oftentimes reactors will just flip through and they'll pause and miss something, miss some context. I like to take it all in and then discuss it at length at the end. I could potentially do a different format. I'd like to hear some feedback, changing things up after looking at analytics. Last episode is an example of some of the tweaks I'm starting to make, and I just, over the long term, I have to look at analytics and see what's working, what's not. But I'm open to feedback. Be sure to like and subscribe if you like this content, if you find my commentary interesting or intriguing. Also, I do stream on Twitch. All of my VODs get moved over to YouTube. I edit my own clips. They're on the YouTube Shorts section. I also post those clips to Instagram. My streaming schedule can be found in Twitch calendar, on Instagram story, and I post to Blue Sky and Twitter. And now I am jumping in Season 2, Episode 6, titled Oops. Is that an acronym? Oh my. What the fuck was that? What? Oh my. Thirsty boy. Oh, this guy.
Rise and shine, Ozzy.
Oh yeah. Okay, there's these two.
Don't blame me.
Don't toot the horn.
How fucking fun they are. Okay, so today you have a meeting with the distributor about the new shipment of vibrators. Then you gotta host a safety meeting because of what happened with the old shipment of vibrators. And then you have a nooner with Prince Stolas.
You scheduled me during lunch.
Well, you're pretty good at squeezing things in.
Oh
I
yeah.
left time for a big old breakfast.
Let me guess. I'm handling that too.
I mean, unless you want me to take a crack at cooking again.
No. Never again.
What? Maybe I can
What?
burn the milk this time.
Stop.
Oh, you know what I'm
Going all
craving?
Homer Simpson on that.
Burgers.
No, it's too early for burgers, you maniac.
Never too early.
Burger time. Burger time.
Burger time. Burger time. I didn't catch that. So I don't normally do this, but I feel like there's going to be some context there that I missed. I want to make sure I get that context. And you can see a lot of people did that. A lot of people did the same thing. It was a little too fast. King of Oz, a hypocrite. Breaking news. So, okay. Interesting. All right, so yeah, King of... I don't normally do that. But I did it because I didn't want to... I was afraid I was going to miss something, and looks like I did. It was a critical commentary. Moving on.
Yeah, I know. I can pick up some more while I'm out today.
About that, you're still going to that contest rehearsal without me?
Well, you have a packed day today, and I know you aren't big on the whole mammon thing, so...
It's the Greed Ring. One of the cities is literally called Ransom.
You worry too much. You know I ain't afraid of ropes. Sides.
My.
I'm slippery.
I mean, only after I...
What?
What?
Only after.
Fizz. I can be on my own one day.
But you haven't been to the Greed Ring alone since becoming Ma'am's big brand figure.
Yeah, I guess, but it's not like I'm gonna stick around.
I can get you an escort.
I can handle it. Come on, Big Daddy.
Big Daddy.
Well, you know I can't say no to a face that cute.
That's why I use it.
Just try to stay out of trouble, Fizzy Frog.
Stop it!
That's right, his name's Fizz.
I have the new shipment of.
You
Vibrators.
mind trying to have an unemotional bang sesh here?
Yeah, because we're so not in love.
Yeah, love is stupid. Woo! That was close, huh?
Just come right back when it's over and keep your phone on you, okay?
Got it right here.
Oh, yeah,
Be
'cause they-
right back after.
This is the whole
Don't worry,
lust
Oz.
thing.
I'll be super low key. Nobody will notice me.
Jizz Lord. Not sure. Low key. That extra spurt. What the? Okay. If I were on rollerblades, sometimes I like that when I walk my dog. If I were on rollerblades,
Great not being in the spotlight for once.
Look, lady, it's not my fault if you only know how to make coffee that tastes like piss. Whoa.
ads.
Oh, wow, looky who it is.
Oh, fuck. You again.
Stalking me now, huh?
Oh, don't fucking flatter yourself, clown. I have my own life, you know, without you in it.
Uh-huh, sure, Blitzo.
The O is silent now, bitch. And gee whiz, we've been in each other's relative vicinity twice in the last 15 years. That would make me the shittiest stalker in history.
Twice is already way too much.
Yeah, well, at least I'm still actually working for my shit and not getting everything handed to me like some pampered attention whore.
Didn't like that.
Yeah, well, guess that's what resilience and talent gets ya. Plus, my horns were always bigger than yours, weren't they?
Wait. Wait.
So, you say you're good? Because we
Wait.
really need a big score right now.
The best. Had a royal on the ropes just last week.
Sure, but not dead?
It was called off. But I have a body count in the hundreds. I ain't afraid to
I got
go after
stuff
anyone.
talking about
Women,
his past.
kids, and cute little face puppy looking things. Don't matter.
I'll tell you what. If you can deliver something of value, I'll consider it.
One moment.
Hired.
Funny to run into you again, Blitzy. And with a famous friend.
Oh, fuck me.
For the record, we are not friends.
Brothers? I think.
Larger. You can never be too large. You can never be too large. I'm gonna hit spot right there. That's good. I like that. That's good.
Aw. Failed quality testing. Can't microwave for dildo. What value is it?
Stolas! Hey there, birdie babe. Haven't seen you since you crashed my club. How you been? Still getting your kink on with that feisty imp?
Well, that's actually what I'm here about. You see, I seem to have found myself with feelings for him, and I'm not sure if it's a mutual thing.
Well, I can tell you, if you're looking for a love potion, you came to the wrong fucking guy. I don't fuck with that artificial bullshit. Lust shouldn't be about force. It's an art to be earned and enjoyed. It's all about that journey to pleasure.
Where can I get those candies?
You feel me?
Oh, no, never.
Where
never
can I
that.
get those candies?
You see, this inn has a business he runs. He needs to access the mortal realm to carry out his work. I know your demons are some of the only ones who can traverse freely and legally. I was wondering if you could assist me in finding a way he could too.
Oh, Stolas. My heart bleeds for you, but my partner, business partner, Fizz hates your imp guy, Blitzo, right? Yeah, hates.
He does? But why?
Not my story to tell, but trust me, I would help if I could, but I can't. Sorry.
Bruggy.
Hello, Osmodius. You don't know me, but you don't need to. All you need to know is I have your little jester here with me. If you want him back alive, you will give me exactly what I want.
Do you have any idea who you are fucking with?
I think it's a recording.
You probably just asked if I know who I'm dealing with. And oh yes, I know. The weakest and most non-threatening of the sins. The king who will do whatever it takes to save the worst-kept secret in all of hell. We both know you won't risk anything happening to the clown. So be a good little bitch boy and do the thing. My lawyers will be over shortly with the contract of demands. You have until the witching hour to sign it. Now cut. I said cut!
Now cut. I said cut. Oh. Aussie Angie. I saw comments about Ozzy being a genuinely good person, but up till now I hadn't seen much of him.
Jester, Christ on a stick. It's like you've never been tied up before.
Sure, but not by a bunch of psychos and a piece of shit.
Am I the psycho or the piece of shit?
Both.
Yeah, that checks.
How is this happening? I was just supposed to grab some gas station milk and rehearse some juggling.
Oh, relax. I'm sure your big royal chicken ain't gonna let anything happen to his peppy little fuck doll.
Oh, playing that card, huh? Okay. What about you? Seems your tastes have gotten more regal lately.
Yeah, well, unlike you, I fuck who I want when I want. I'm not gonna be tied down to some big blue blood asshole.
You could have fooled me the way Princey was cozying up to you at Ozzy's.
Hey, Stolas only cares about having a rugged peasant raw dog him into his mattress. It's nothing, you know, it's nothing else.
Then why were you even there?
Other very important reasons, of course.
Whatever, I don't actually care.
I mean, Stolas is just a loud, thirsty bitch who loves feeling the thrill of getting dicked by the lower class. It's a novelty to him.
Literally just said I don't care.
And then he'll call me and try and see how my day was, and he'll pretend to care about me and comment on my photos and laugh at my jokes.
Oh, well that's definitely your clue right there that it's all bullshit.
I know, right? He's just a fake privileged asshole.
Sounds like you just hate him for being a prince. Because no one, and I mean no one, pretends to care that much just for a cheap lay.
Point is, royal demons don't give a shit about guys like us. They're all the fucking same.
I'm starting to understand Blitz.
Always true. But I guess you're right. They can't all be the same if some have taste and some want to fuck you.
Can we talk about something other than my sex life? Satan's taint. Does fucking that lust guy make this what you're all about now?
You brought it up, asshole!
You two shut the fuck up already! bicker like a couple of teen skanks. As far as I'm concerned, you two are both embarrassments to our kind for meddling with blue bloods to begin with. But at least Loudmouth here has the sense to only fuck his rich bitch, instead of being a little purse dog.
Oh, great. The fucking supremacist is on my side. Wonderful.
Neither of you filthbags know what you're even talking about. If you think you're superior to anyone, then you are no better than any royal.
Don't you dare finish that sentence, clown.
Hick for hire. I said watch 'em, not fuck 'em. Keep your hands off the merchandise.
Ever heard of mouthwash? Fuck face!
Can I just sign it already? Like, can we move this along?
Sire, you need to know the contents of this contract. You can't just sign it. A deal made with a sin like yourself would be everlastingly binding. Perhaps I can look it over. I'm a fast reader. Oh, This is a contract giving Crimson all of Ozzy's factory assets and giving him permission to use Fizzarolli's head for a wall decoration.
Wait, what?
Just making sure you're paying attention. Here's the real contract.
Oh, this will be fun. I love words.
I love words. Stolus.
You know, you're really bad at this.
You know, last time I checked, I was a fucking jester, not an escape artist. I just want to go home.
You want me to get you out?
Yes. You had a knife this whole time.
Now stop bitching while I work this.
Is there tape over his nipples? What the?
Bingo.
So what now, genius?
See that remote?
I mean, I could stretch down there.
No. I have a better idea.
Teamwork. It's like a Rube Goldberg machine.
What's going on?
It is. It's a Rube Goldberg machine. Watch it miss.
Well,
Oh.
that didn't show off.
Wow. I was only half joking. Then they made it so on the nose with the ball going up there right in that rail.
This usually works. God damn it!
What the fuck, Fizz? How is someone this flexible, this useless in combat?
I'm a performer. I sing, I dance, I promote products that I don't actually use. I don't do danger.
Well, good to know you're
Your
still
typical
a Whitney
influencer.
Circus puss.
I'd give
This
you a comeback
this
for
reaction
that.
is
Why
sponsored
give a
by.
shit
I'm
what you
kidding.
think?
You always cared what I thought.
I
After
wish.
what you did to me.
I didn't do anything. It was an accident.
An accident? Are you kidding me? You always had it out for
Yep.
me because people liked me better. You wanted me gone because you were jealous, just wanting the spotlight. I looked up to you. I thought you were my best friend. You ruined my life. And then you just left me. I lost so much because of you, and you selfish piece of shit, you didn't even care.
I did care.
Huh.
It was an accident. It was. Okay, you're right. It was all my fault. Okay, I should have done more to help. I was trying. There was so much going on. I was trying to get help, Fizz. It was still my fault.
Glad you can admit it. Want a medal?
Look, I'm sorry, Fizz. I am so sorry that you got so hurt. I'm sorry for what you lost. And I know I can never make that right. But you have no idea what I lost in that fire. I mean, it's all my fault. I'd hate me too. I mean, I do hate.
So, Why didn't you try to tell me any of this? Or come see me? Even once would have been fine.
I tried. You were all I had left, Fizz, but they told me you didn't want to see me.
I never told them that.
Bullshit. You didn't?
No, and no one told me you came.
Yeah. Sounds. Yeah. Yep.
Oh, right.
Sounds about right.
I'm gonna have a fucking emotional moment here.
Okay, so
That was actually a
this draft
plot
allows
line
for
in an
some
anime.
factory
I'll talk
ownership,
about it later.
specifically located in the Greed Ring, with allocated funds going to your client for the foreseeable future, while ensuring the safe return of one Fizzarali.
Yeah, sure, sounds good. Now, let me just reread this.
Hurry up!
Yelling won't make me read faster.
Look, misunderstanding or no, it's hard to just forgive you. It's been 15 years, and that's so much time. But I guess you didn't really ruin my life.
Well, you're telling me getting blown up didn't ruin your life?
It was painful and challenging, and, you know, fuck you still, but it's not like I'm broken, and I now have someone who understands me, and fuck you. My life has actually been pretty great.
Yeah, that's lovely. You got a good thing going on with that horny rooster fucker, don't you?
Oh, yeah. It's been fantastic. Because, you know, it's a great gig, and he's got the biggest cock, you know, like massive. I mean, imagine, like, the biggest, just a giant, huge, like a kaiju, but it's a cock, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a big monster, it's big, it's huge.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I'm happy for you, Fizz.
If you want to prove yourself, cowboy, here's your chance.
You've been a pain in my ass long enough, Blitz. Now, I'm gonna break you like a fucking horse.
Oh, don't you dare talk sexy to me.
You're still on the horse thing?
Fizz, remember how you used to distract my dad so I could steal his booze?
I mean, yeah? Why?
Yeah, well, I need to get up to that window there to bust us out.
One distraction coming up.
Uh-oh. A song?
When I was a young boy, I never thought it'd come to this. The scars all seem to heal, and soon all I feel is regret. And now I'm a grown man, I've lost it all again. But what I'll miss the most, pay close attention while you get a look at this. Yeah, look at this. Then look at that. And here's a hat. This nonsense mostly doesn't mean a thing. But listen closely, maybe it explains everything. The secret to Bitcoin, computers, and microchips, the key to the future. If you only look at this, riches untold, you'll have dollars and gold. If you focus on me, as the story unfolds. Look at this, I hold the key to the mystery. Look at
Damn.
this, look at nothing except for me. Look at this, that was gibberish. Blitzo, hurry the fuck up. I don't know how long I can do this.
I'm gonna need another 60 seconds.
Oh, fuck! I'm trying to say, I will say if you look this way. You know, it's just as a nonna Fizzarali used to say, Puzza lasagna, contorni limoncello forte.
Limoncello?
Buongiorno alla vongole, Luigi, Firenze, Bucatini, Cinga.
They're all in tears. It's complete gibberish. Yeah.
Please look at this. I am running out of places I can take this bit. So look at this.
I'm running out of place like this bit.
I regret every event that got me in this place. This little song is driving me insane. My exhaustion is audible. Now the ending is probable, cause this ruse is impossible to maintain. So fucking bye-bye.
So fucking bye-bye.
You know, you're actually pretty good at this action hero bullshit.
And you really know how to put on a show, which is almost as impressive as the thing you said I was good at. I guess royal jesters first?
Uh-oh.
Get your fucking shit-stained claws off him!
You think I'm just gonna let you get away after all this? I'm through losing these fights! This worthless little pet reeks of his overbloated master. I'll at least enjoy getting rid of him.
Okay, is it bad that I'm getting hard?
Shut the fuck up! Why is it always a sex thing?
I was drinking at that time, damn it. Oh no. Oh no, flashbacks. Oh, damn, nice moves. Hey.
You blew me up again, you fucking prick!
I did. But this time I stuck around.
Would it fuck up the moment if we made out right now?
What the fuck? Let's live, laugh, law.
I'm going to fucking end your life.
Fizzy! Ozzy! Oz, I missed you.
Get fucked, little one.
Uh-oh.
I'm so glad you're okay, babe. You ain't never leaving the palace without protection again.
Oz, you know there's eyes around.
I know. I don't care. Because they know if they tell anyone, I'll break them.
Well, don't worry. Today I learned that I hate going outside.
You won't have to again.
I'm sorry, I got a little messy.
You don't need to apologize for getting banged up, babe. I'm just sorry I couldn't be there.
It's okay, Oz. Guess I'm just not used to this kind of thing.
It's been an intense day. Just take it easy, okay?
Is that a spiked
Oh,
dildo?
it's fine. I'm fine, really. You know I bounce back fast. Oh. So, besides my whole scary hostage thing, how was your day?
Well, I was stuck with Stolas the whole time, who, by the way, asked me to give him one of my crystals as a gift for that guy you hate. So, I told him no.
Nah, fuck it. Let him have it.
Excuse me?
Yeah, why not? You could say he earned it.
All right, then. Anything for you.
Anything for you. Huh. I'm very curious about this.
Now, I don't know about you, but having a violent brush with crime has given me a whole mess of new kinks. You wanna go make a mess?
You really think that's a good idea right now, Fizz?
Sure, don't you?
Well, obviously.
Oh, oh, oh. All right. So let's talk about it. So we are. Let's see. Where do we begin? So, Oh yeah, one thing I wanted to kind of brush up on a little bit. I think I misinterpreted something. I think I misremembered something from episode 7 of season 1, when Blitz was looking at the picture that looked like it was a family picture, and it looked like a sibling and a mom. And then we fast forward a little bit, and Blitz, so actually last episode 5, Blitz was looking for his sister and found his sister. And I was like, was that the other person in that picture? But no. In the flashback, I guess it was episode 1 of season 2, when either episode 1 or episode 2, I guess it was episode 1, because it was Stolas and Blitz, how they first met. And the other kid that was with Blitz, that was a successful performer, that's who this was. It's 100% clear to me now. Quick addendum, I may be an idiot. So, going back through, got this picture falling down. I don't think that was Fizz. I know Fizz was in the flashback. The young Fizz was in the flashback, but I guess they were just friends. Which is why I was especially weirded out, where it's like, would it ruin the moment if we were to make out? I thought they were brothers. They're not. They were friends. And this would be Barb. Right, so here's Blitz, here's Barb, and here's the mom. And so that also makes that other line make a little bit more sense as well. Goes, yeah, you lost a lot, I lost a lot too, he lost his mom. And, yeah. So, I was an idiot. Yeah, that's what was going on here. And then there was that fire, and so Fizz got messed up. Don't know the full details. They showed like some brief images of like the horn getting burned off, and so the gesture cap is floppy for that reason, because it's taking the place of the horns. Don't know what's going on with the skin. Those are like skin grafts, but obviously the arms were messed up because these arms are robotic. So very interesting, and I am glad to see that Blitz and Fizz made up. And I also alluded that that storyline was used in an anime. It's an anime I personally enjoyed. It wasn't like super well received, but I enjoyed it. Shirobako. It is basically a passion project from people who work in the anime industry. It's an anime original. How a lot of anime is based off of manga. This was not. It's an anime original, and it's kind of a venting. People who work in industry basically vent about different things that have happened in the industry, things that have gone behind the scenes, the stress and the hassle of project planning, and I found it interesting. But there was a one point. Don't want to go into too much detail because I don't want to spoil it for those who want to watch it, but the misunderstanding here, where it's like, you never visited. If you just visited even once, then I would accept your apology. It goes, well, I did, but they turned me away. They told me they didn't want to see me. And Fizz goes, they didn't even tell you were stopped by. Oh. So, yeah, that same device was used in Shirobako. So, getting into another thing, there was the amount of time had passed. It was the 15 years. Like, it's like we've crossed paths twice after 15 years. So I'm not going to go into the specifics because it gets into like kind of a personal detail, and it's not my story to tell. But sometimes it's like, you're separated from family, and you say you try to reach out, and you fail to reach out, and you're just like, all right, I guess I'll just give up. And then years pass, and then somebody says, hey, why haven't we spoken in so long? And I was like, I'll kind of forgot. Why were we talking? Yeah, so something like that had happened within my inner circle. I'm not going into specifics, not my story, but that was a relatable detail. The 15 years not really seeing each other, but it was good to see Blitz and Fizz able to kind of reconnect, right? So, Blitz and Fizz end up realizing, hey, you know what? We may not see eye to eye, and it's hard to repair damage that had been done, but you know what? We're family, and it was all a misunderstanding, lots of misunderstandings. We can work on a path of reconciling. But yeah, kind of back to that picture. So, and Blitz also made some comment about like I lost a lot in that fire too, and then the kind of flame kind of consumed the older female in the picture. Was that their mother? Did their mother die in the fire? I'm not clear on that. But yeah, that day was a rough day for both of them. Let's see, what else we got? Oh, that Rube Goldberg machine was great. That whole song from Fizz, hilarious. What else we got? Live, Laugh, Law, this guy taken forever. So one thing I wanted to mention when I was seeing this scene, there is, I don't recall the name. You're going to see it flash on the screen, but it was a Japanese poem. Like, I'm also going to flash across on the screen the term for it. I don't remember. I apologize. But it's a form of storytelling. It's basically storytelling. And if you're already familiar with it, you know exactly where I'm going with this. But it's a form of storytelling that is a traditional Japanese art that had lost a lot of popularity around World War II time, and as televisions became, well, not so much, no, I'm sorry, not television, radios. Radios started to become commonplace. So it's also in Japan started to kind of westernize a bit. So a lot of traditional arts started kind of to fall to the wayside. And there's actually an anime about that. And it might be based on a manga. I think it's based on a manga, but I'm going to flash the name on the screen now if you're interested. It's very interesting anime. It's basically set in that time period. Set some years after that time period. Basically, it's about this art form. Anyway, back to what I was getting at before I squirreled there. There is the idea is it's a one-man show, and they would, they would just kneel, and they would do all the voices. They would do their own sound effects. They would have like a wooden fan and tap it for like, somebody at the door or something. And the idea is they recite this from memory with their own personal flair. They tell this story. And the most famous example is a story about a boy with a very long name, because the parents wanted to, they couldn't choose a name. They had a long list of names. They just named him all those names. And at one point, the boy, gets a bump on the head, and he's like, oh, I got a bump on the head. And they go, the name's so long. And then they go, oh, there's no bump on your head. And he goes, my name is so long, the bump disappeared. So that's what this scene reminds me of, where the lawyer is reading over this contract, and he's so slow to read over the contract. And the contract itself is so long, and it takes so long to read that before they even finish reading the contract, Fizz arrives safe. Damaged, but safe. The contract was so long that Fizz had broken free and returned before they finished reading the contract. That's what that reminded me of. Anyway, the names will flash on the screen if you're interested in looking into it. What else do we have going on here? Guess that's really about it. Nothing else to say about that. But yeah, Ozzy and Fizz here. And what's interesting is how Blitz. There was one point where when they were in a jail cell, it was kind of earlier on. Blitz and Fizz. Blitz is like, oh, those royalty don't actually care. He'll call and ask me how my day was, and he'll laugh at my jokes. And Fizz is like, oh, well, clearly that's fake. Blitz is like, I know, right? Because Fizz knows what it's like to actually be loved by one of these owl demon things. And Blitz is, so it's interesting. So Blitz has an interesting perspective here, and I kind of understand it. He has so much doubt. It's sort of like, basically, take anybody who lacks self-confidence. Anybody who lacks self-confidence, and you're speaking to somebody, say, it's like, say a guy with no self-confidence talking to a girl, and she's, she thinks she's being like super obvious, touching his shoulder, all those moves, and he's like, oh, maybe she's just being nice. Well, part of that would be sometimes a woman will be like overt, like sitting on a guy's lap, and he makes a move, she's like, oh, I'm just being nice. But there's a kind of a lack of self-confidence here, because sometimes it's, like in this case, it's obvious. There's nothing subtle about it. It's like he calls, asks how your day's going, laughs at jokes, yeah, etc., 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 etc. And Blitz, something else has happened in Blitz. So Blitz was a kid, was responsible for that fire that burned his brother, and it's been 15 years. So at this point, we're kind of suggesting Blitz is early 20s. That early 20s? Something like that, early mid-20s. And something had happened in the meantime, because he fucked off and disappeared and reappeared not too long ago, reconnecting with Stolas and getting access to that book. And he hadn't been in business for too long before that point. So where has Blitz been for the past 15 years? Wherever it was, he had developed a severe distrust for all royalty. So very interested to know what else had happened to Blitz. There's a 15-year gap that formulated who he is today. So there's a lot still to be discussed about his past. So I think that's about all I have to say about about this episode. As far as real discussion goes, I think there was. I think so. Anyway, if I don't have another addendum, be sure to like and subscribe if you like this content, if you think my discussions and analysis is valid, interesting. Hit that like and subscribe. If you are interested in finding me on Twitch, I'd welcome a visit. If not, that's okay. You want to see what I'm all about before hopping in, you can skim through some of my VODs. They're all on YouTube. Everything gets pushed over to YouTube. I edit my own clips. They're in the YouTube Shorts. I also post them on Instagram. My schedule can be found on the Twitch calendar, on the Instagram story, and on posts to Twitter and Blue Sky. And I promise I don't post a ton. Maybe once a day. Once a day or so. Basically, it's announcements and the occasional clip. That's about it. I do not flood. And so this has been your favorite Chibi Gremlin, Valen, signing off. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.